Well, hello, my friends, and welcome to another reaction with Game On with Yassine. Today, we're going to be talking about. We talk about two games that happened today, but we'll focus on Man United versus Fulham. Then after that, we'll talk about the Brighton game. So, in this game, in the Man United game, I would say the game was an average, and it lived to my expectations. I'm not really sure about you guys, but for me, I feel this game was played as we thought he was going to play. Even though he was playing in the Man United field, that we are not surprised as Man United field have been losing in their field. No issue there, I think so. Of course, if you watch the game, you're gonna see that Fulham scored in first in the minute. I can't remember exactly the minute, but it was minute 46 by Calvin Bassey. It was a nice goal. Then Man United came back and scored by Bruno Fernandes in minute 71 after a big struggle to get back to scoring. Scoring board. I believe the first half was balanced between the teams. I don't really think that they had dangerous opportunities, both of them, in the first half. Then in the second half, Man United started strong, and they were pressing and trying to find opportunities, and they did. And Nobi, the new player, had some few opportunities, but unfortunately he couldn't convert them to a goal. He had a really tight situation for a possible penalty. He didn't fall. He kept playing, and maybe an experienced player in that situation could have used it and maybe tried to look for a penalty, because it was really hard for him to score after that anyway, because he lost his balance and he lost his focus in that point. After Man United scored, we saw the reaction from Fulham putting pressure again on Man United, and the game kept going back and forth between the teams. Man United had few opportunities after that, but again, as I said, lack of experience from OB, and also Garnacho. I don't know what he's thinking. He was supposed to cross some balls, but one cross was really wide and fast, and nobody were able to catch it. There was an opportunity which he could have scored, but he chose to use his weak foot. I didn't understand why did he do that. It was really, I don't know. I like Garnacho. I think he brings in energy, and I said that before. He's still young. He brings in energy to the field, but he needs to be more focused. I think Fulham got affected after Adama got injured, and then the big guy, the muscle guy, who got injured and left. After that, you can see that they were struggling in that side, and I believe that's why they couldn't really put pressure on the left side of Man United, and the game ended up the way it was, and we ran into penalties. And Casemiro, my God, Casemiro scored a really nice goal. Fulham players seems to be really, really trained for penalties. The penalties they scored were fantastic, especially the high ones. Like, there was no chance for Onana to stop them. By the way, Onana had a fantastic game during the game. He had so many saves. He tried to shoot the ball a little bit far, try to find some opportunities for his teammates, but nothing really happened there. But in terms of saving today, he was really, really good. I would give him a good rating today for that. Penalties are tricky. I think as a goalkeeper, based on my humble experience, if you don't participate in the mental game with the player and you just wait for them to choose whatever they want to do, if you don't make some movements and try to make eye contact and try to, I don't know, engage somehow in the penalty shoot, it's gonna be like Onana doesn't make any moves. Like, we saw a lot of goalkeeper who were able to save penalties. You can see them in the goal, like they are moving, they are trying to figure out the player. They are maybe even providing some kind of distractions, but our friend Onana was just, waiting for the player to kick, and maybe hopefully he can stop it. So I guess I don't know. He had a good game, but I'm not sure about if they had the other goalkeeper. If do you know they were going to penalties in the last few minutes, they could have brought the other guy who saved them before. So I can't remember his name, the Turkish goalkeeper. Um, yeah, Fulham, as I said, they seem to really, what can I say, master kicks, penalty kicks. They were really spot on, all of them, very good. And I think that's the thing. If you know you're playing these games that you know you're going to end up going to extra time and penalties, why not prepare for that? That's part of the game. Yeah, this game really, I don't really have really much to say about it, except if we talk about Amram, for example, he didn't really, I would say, didn't have really much options on the bench to help his team go forward. And I think this is a really hard situation for this coach who came in with all this hopes behind him. But reality is, you bring in a coach that maybe he's an A plus or an A coach, right? But you have no players to back him up, like to follow his systems, because I believe his systems are different from what Man United has been accustomed to. So I don't know if that was the right time to bring him. I think, in my opinion, they should have waited with Ten Hag till, because the performance didn't really change from what or the results didn't change from when Ten Hag was here. They could have waited till the end of the season and brought in a new coach and maybe find a way to bring in players, and that way they can have a preseason, pre-build up, new start, and here you go. No, they bring him in, I don't know, in January, I think, wasn't it? Or before, I think in January before that, I can't even remember, but I think before January. And in January, they didn't have any new players coming into the team, so I don't know what Man United management, or what do you want to call it, owners, are doing. For me, this seems to be doing nothing. By the way, I don't want to forget to talk about Fernandes. I think today Fernandes also had a good game. I know I've been like in my videos, if you've been watching my videos, I've been giving him a hard time. But in the last few games, he has been performing better. I guess in his new position. So we'll see. He's been scoring and assisting, so that's good. Good to see that from him. He just needs to be more present in the game and be the leader that Manchester United need. Fulham, on the other hand, they played a very smart game. They managed their game properly. They defended well, and I don't think Man United really. I didn't see that Man United really put so much pressure on them. I think for Fulham was just basically making sure that they can seize their opportunities, and also because when you are playing in the opponent field, there is always that extra, between brackets player, which is the field and the environment. So they managed their game very well, and they ended up with the win today. Good job for them. And here are some stats. Man United had 20 shots and 9 on target. Fulham 12 and 5 on target. And Fulham had the ball position percentage here for 60%, and Man United 40%. And that's it. Basically, the game was very average. There wasn't really so much going on in it. And yeah, that's it. For the other game, Newcastle, I don't know what happened to the Magpies. Magpies have been getting, I guess they are not over the flu yet. They lost today, and they lost to Brighton 2-1. And they were the first ones to score what can I say, or they were the first to score. They scored from a penalty by Isak. Isak is back, but he had no backpack. Oh, that's not funny. Anyway, no backpack for goals, I mean. So he only scored one today, and Minteh scored in the minute 44. I think that's how you say his name, Yankuba. And Danny scored the winner in the minute 114. for Brighton, and both teams had their red cards. Tariq Lamptey was got a red card after Anthony Gordon from Newcastle, so they ended up playing 10-10. But Brighton had their red card in minute 91, so not really so much, not too late, I would say. Anyway, that's it for today for the FA Cup. We have only one game that's left for the FA Cup that's going to happen tomorrow, and that game is going to be between Ipswich and Northern Forest, and we'll see what's going to happen in that game. There is big chance Forest, I think, going to win that game, but again, nothing is impossible. Again, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and drop some comments about Man United. What do you think? Was it a smart idea for the club to hire Amram the time, early in the season or in the mid of the season, or should they wait till the end? Till the summer and bring him in? And because, as I said before, the results are not different from when Ten Hag was here. So I don't know. What do you think? Do you think Man United needs players? I'd like to see your opinions. What kind of players they need? Do you think that they need to give more opportunities to new players? Let me know what you think again, and thank you so much. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day. Bye bye.